Hey, what's going on, everybody? I want to speak on this thing going on with Barney's and them being sponsored by Jay Z. And it just came out that two black folks were shopping in Barney's and they bought, I guess, a expensive belt, and the other young lady or whatever, she bought some other type of item that was very expensive. I think it was a purse or something. And they were saying how they were racially profiled, and I'm not shocked about this. First of all, I don't know why they were in Barney's anyway. That's not us. I mean, Barney's has never done anything for the black community, and to be honest with you, their type of clothing, I wouldn't say is something that is catered to the black community. But, they went in there anyway. They do have a right to go in any store they want. This is America, as long as they're not breaking any rules. But they went in there and said they were racially profiled, and I'm not shocked because we deal with this every day. It doesn't matter whether you go in a thrift store or you go in some high luxury type of clothing store or whatever. A lot of times you do get looked at, and especially if you're black, because for some reason you have people who, you're not on TV, you're not a known figure that they know has money, they think you're gonna steal. We've all experienced that. It doesn't matter whether you're poor now, you live in middle class, you live in upper class. We've all experienced that in our lives. And a lot of people are saying, well, Jay-Z, because he's sponsoring Barney's or whatever, or some of their products, he should step down. He should not put his name and have it associated with the Barney's brand. And I just want to tell everybody that Jay-Z doesn't give a fuck, point blank period. Jay-Z is one of those guys where it's business before anything. If you think he's going to stand behind the black community and the black community is not offering him anything in return at this very moment, it's not going to happen. Now, a lot of people might try to argue with me and say, well, what about when Jay-Z said, I'm not supporting Chris Stahl anymore, Chris Style, whatever the hell it is. I'm not supporting that anymore because I believe the owner said he doesn't make his liquor for black people, or he makes it for certain events or whatever. Because you remember back in like the early 2000s, people was talking about, yeah, I got Chris Style and all that, and I'll pour it on a bitch and blah, blah, blah. And when he made those comments, a lot of rappers were like, yo, we're not supporting you anymore because you're basically downgrading the black community. But here's the difference between that incident with Jay-Z and the one now. When the whole Chris Style thing happened, Jay-Z was trying to reach the status that he's at right now. He still was out there. He was a known figure, pretty big, but he still had, a long way to go. There was still a lot of black people out there supporting his records. He didn't have, I would say, he had crossover success, but not the crossover success that he has now. So back then it was like in his mindset, okay, well, if I still keep supporting Chris Style, knowing that they're saying derogatory things towards the black community, that's going to affect Rockaware, that's going to affect my other business that I have going on that black people are going to go out and support simply because my name is on it. So as well with record sales, so that's going to affect me. I have something to lose. So he said, okay, you know what? I'm stepping back. When it comes to this right here, he has nothing to lose. What does he have to lose from the black community? We put him on, we buy his records. You got black folks out here that kiss his ass. He's got extreme crossover success now. He feels like he doesn't need us. So therefore, if you think Jay-Z is going to back out and say, you know what, I'm going to go on integrity and I'm going to go on just supporting the black community, the people who put me on, it's not going to happen. And that's just the way he is. A lot of these entertainers, it's about business, about the dollar bill. But I think when incidents like this happen, this is the time when we need to sit back and we need to watch the character of a lot of these, sports figures, rappers or whatever, and we need to decide what we do with our dollar. Because I don't think we should go out and we support someone's products, music, your tennis shoes or whatever. But when it's something that is negative towards us as a whole, and when I say us, I'm talking about black people, you stay out of it. You want to stand down. You want to keep your name out the media, and you want to continue to put your name and have it associated with a brand that I'm not going to say necessarily condones racial profiling, but has people that works in the establishment that are racially profiling people. So, you know, I mean, I just wanted to put that out there. If you think this guy's going to step out and have some type of integrity and stand behind the black community, it's not going to happen. But you guys can give me your feedback. Let me know what you feel about Barney's and their racially profile. And I'm sure this is not the first time this has happened. There's a lot of times us as black people, we don't speak about it. We don't take action. We'll just go in the barbershop or talk amongst each other. But you guys give me your feedback. I'm out.